Whoa, oh yeah, here we go. Here's one. Oh, this is a nice one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God, you see that, guys? He's trying to pull me under that tree. Strong fish. Very strong fish. Hopefully he doesn't break free, because that is a nice bass. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing some creek fishing in a place I fished in 2 of my previous videos. I'll link to those below if you want to take a look. But the last time I was fishing in this creek, I actually did a bait challenge with one of my friends, and we caught a lot of fish. My friend caught 2 nice red horse suckers. I caught a big smallmouth, 2 nice rock bass, and we caught a lot of fish between the 2 of us. It was a really good day of fishing. So I thought I would return to this creek again today, but instead of using the natural color with the Hellgrammite, I would try the Obsidian black color, which I've never used before. So I got a brand new pack of those. I'm gonna get everything set up and get into the water, and then I'll show you what the Nikko Hellgrammite looks like in case you've never used one, and how I rig it. So today I'm creek fishing with the Nikko Hellgrammite again. I've never used this color before. It's called Obsidian Black, and I'm gonna test it out in here and see if I can catch any bass. I used the natural color in my previous videos. Actually caught a really nice smallmouth out of this spot here, and I also am fishing it like I did before, Ned rig with one of the 1/10 ounce Z-Man jigs, Ned rig jigs, and so yeah, we'll see how it does. I'm gonna cast it right in front of that tree over there. I figured this would be a good place to start because there's some nice shade cover here. Oop. Oh, right away. Oh wow, look at that, it's a largemouth. That's cool. I've actually never caught a largemouth out of this creek before. That's the first largemouth. And the first catch of the day on the Nikko Hellgrammite in the Obsidian Black color. Just a little guy, but definitely as soon as I threw the Hellgrammite in the water, he slammed it right almost immediately. So we'll get the release. Here he goes. So I've actually walked quite a ways upstream from where I caught that largemouth, and I'm doing a little exploring and trying to find some deeper water. I've actually never fished this area of the creek before, so it's exciting to try some new spots and see if I can catch any bass. The fishing's been very slow today overall, but I'm still hopeful that we can catch a few bass before the end of the day. So I'm gonna take a few casts here. Actually saw a largemouth when I first walked up on the spot. I saw one, so I know there's fish here. I saw a big softshell turtle too. It was actually on the shore. When I walked up, he jumped into the water. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got something. I don't know if it's a rock bass or a smallmouth. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Awesome. That is actually the first smallmouth of the day. I caught that largemouth earlier, but this is the first smallmouth. That's cool. Get a better look of them there. Here he goes. And sometimes you just got to do a little exploring. You know, you're not catching fish in one area. You know, you just got to move downstream or upstream and try to find where the fish are. It's usually, you know, like bends in the creek, in the river, always have the deeper water. Those are always the places that are going to hold fish. And I moved out into the middle of the creek, cast it over there, and I'm going to reel it back towards me against the current. Oh, yep, I got something here. That's another smallmouth. I don't know if that's the same one I caught before. I don't think so, but I don't know. Another bass on the Obsidian black Nikko Hellgrammite. Here he is. It's a monster. There he goes. Hopefully we can hook into a bigger one. I'm going to take another cast over there. Let that sink to the bottom and just slowly retrieve it. You really don't have to do much with these Hellgrammites. That's the one thing I like about them. It's kind of like a do-nothing bait. I mean, I lift it, I lift up the rod, let it fall, you know, and it's usually if there's a fish around, oh, yep, I got one. Got another one. Oh, he got off. That sucks. He got off. Oh, well. Didn't have a good hook set. Hopefully he comes back again. A lot of times the fish will hit it on the fall. Or sometimes when you're lifting the rod like that, and right when you lift it up, they'll grab it. But usually they'll hit it on the fall when it drops. That one felt like it had some weight to it. Like it felt, I don't think it was the same bass I caught before. I think it was a different one. Oh, there we go. Got another one. I don't know if that's the same fish. Nice. Could be, I don't know. Look at that red eye. It's pretty colors. They definitely like this obsidian black color for sure. Could be the same one. I'm gonna throw them over here. Still fun though. I'll throw it right back, right over there. Whoa, oh yeah, here we go. Here's one. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh no, he's taking me into the logs. This is a nice fish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God, you see that, guys? Oh man, I hope that showed. I hope I captured that. This is a nice bass. He's trying to pull me under that tree. Wow, yeah, this is a nice one here. Oh yeah. Strong fish. Very strong fish. Awesome. This is a chunky one here. Hopefully he doesn't break free, because that is a nice bass there. That is a nice one. That's a beautiful smallmouth. Chunky. Put up an awesome fight. So yeah, the Obsidian black Nikko Hellgrammite so far is working great. Works as good as the natural, I would say, the natural color. I'm gonna let him go and get the release. There he goes. I'm gonna throw it right back in that same spot where I caught that big bass. See if he comes back again, or another one of that size or bigger. Yeah, if you've never fished with the Nikko Hellgrammite before, I definitely recommend picking up a pack, because these are awesome for bass. I've caught a lot of fish using this. I'd say every time I go out fishing with it, I always catch bass. You know, of course. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's another one. It's another nice bass. Oh, is that the same one? This is a nice fish. Wow, it's got some strength. Wow, yeah, it's a nice one. You know, it is possible it could be the same fish. Is it the same bass? I don't know. Who cares? Well, luckily, I was able to get the Hellgrammite out without any blood or any problems at all. The fish is totally fine. You can see he's not bleeding or anything. It was almost completely swallowed, but I was able to pull it out with my pliers without causing any damage, so I'm feeling really good about that. But that is not the same fish. You can see it's actually a little bit smaller than the other one, but man, that thing put up a fight. That was awesome. This spot here is the hot spot. I'm gonna stay here for a little while, see if I can pull some more out of this hole, but we're gonna go ahead and let him go. You can see he's totally fine. He swam away. Awesome. That was a lot of fun. If you don't already own one of these, definitely get yourself some pliers or a disgorger like this, because these are great for situations where the fish, you know, swallows the hook or gets a little further down the throat where you can't pull it out with your fingers. These really come in handy. If it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't have been able to get that hook out of that fish's mouth, so this saved the day there. So as I was saying, right when I caught that fish, I definitely recommend trying the Nikko Hellgrammite. These are awesome. I've caught so many bass on these. You can see I just caught those two nice sized smallmouth, and you can see my other videos fishing in the creek. I caught a lot of bass using this, and this is the first time using this color, and so far I really like it. I've seen videos and, you know, people using like the purple color. I think there's like a magma color. There's some other ones, and they all catch fish. So I don't know if one is better than the other, but it's fun using different colors and kind of compare and see, you know, if one works better than the other. I think this spot is pretty much toast. I haven't had any more bites or anything since I caught those bass. So I'm about ready to make my way upstream and explore some other areas that I've never fished. So now I'm gonna make my way further upstream, see if maybe I can find some deeper water. Could be some amazing spot full of fish, you never know. So I just found this area here that is loaded with suckers. There's sucker fish. There's a whole school of them on the bottom. I can see them. And I saw some smallmouth too. I didn't see any big ones, but I saw a few smaller ones. He swam out towards me and then swam back under the tree. Oh, no. I got a fish. Oh, he got me on the jump. He got me on the jump. That sucks. That was a nice bass too. Well, at least hopefully the jump showed up on camera. You can see how wide the creek gets here. I mean, it's like a river almost. I've never walked this far. And back that way, there's a bunch of trees. I tried over there, but there's so many weeds and stuff in the water, it's hard to fish. There's a nice rock pile there. I'm gonna cast right next to it. Whoa. Yeah, smallmouth. There's another little one chasing it. Just a little guy, but still fun though. Oh, there he goes. So I'm back at that spot where I caught that bass. You can see the rock pile I pointed out earlier. And I went quite a ways upstream. It started to get muddy. It was getting hard to walk. So I'm gonna save that for another day. I might go and explore even further next time. I'm gonna throw it right over there by that tree, kinda. Whoa. Yeah, I got one. Just a little guy. Nice. Here he is. Just a little guy. No baby smallmouth. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I'm happy with the little ones too. You know, as long as I'm catching fish, I'm happy. And right on the other side of that tree, a dead tree hanging over the water there, the creek starts to get a lot deeper. So I'm gonna take some casts along there. You know, over here was where I missed that bass earlier and got me on the jump. I'm gonna throw it right under that tree. Oh. Whoa, nice. Oh, it's a largemouth. Well, that's cool. Or is it a, no, it's a smallmouth or a spotted bass? No, it looks like, I think either a largemouth or a spotted bass. Oh, it's a largemouth. And the Nikko Hellgrammite. They like the obsidian black color, that's for sure. And I mean, my Hellgrammite hit the water and he came up and grabbed it right away. I had a fish on. Oh, that's cool. It's always cool when you catch something different instead of catching the same thing all day long. I'm happy with that. I'll go ahead and let him go. I can see a bunch of fish down there like I did before when I walked past here. I can see what looked like a bunch of small baby smallmouth swimming around. And then I saw a bunch of suckers. I saw what looked like maybe a bigger smallmouth and a bunch of sucker fish. So it's like that area back in there is loaded with fish. And I'm definitely going to be coming back to this spot again. I'll probably come back here with some live minnows. Well, that is going to do it for today's video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creek fishing today, and you know, I had the opportunity to try out a new color with the Nikko Hellgrammite. I've never fished with the Obsidian Black, and you can see I caught a lot of fish with it. Does it perform better than the natural color that I usually use? I don't know. I don't think so. I think both catch probably the same amount of fish. Fish love the Hellgrammite. I mean, that definitely is the case. If you've never fished with Hellgrammites before, especially in creeks and rivers, they're just awesome for bass. I highly recommend it. I like the Nikko one. I've played around with the Bass Pro Shops one, and the plastic is not durable at all. It tears very easily. I definitely recommend the Nikko Hellgrammite if you've never fished with this bait before. I'll put a link to the ones that I use in the description below if you're interested in picking up a pack. And I'll link off to the Ned rig jig and everything that I use. And so yeah, overall it was an awesome day of fishing. I don't know how many fish I caught. It was probably what, 7, 8, 9 fish altogether. Got to catch a largemouth. That was really cool. I haven't caught one of those in quite a while. And then a lot of nice smallmouth. Those two big ones I caught. It's, you know, the fishing started off really slow today. It was very slow in the beginning. I was actually getting kind of worried because I wasn't catching any fish for about an hour, and then I had to make my way further upstream to find some deeper water and find where the fish were hanging out, and then that's when I started to catch fish. So it really paid off doing some exploring. So if you guys enjoyed the video, drop me a like and subscribe if you like creek fishing, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.